Hey guys, welcome back to the Brentford save. We're very nearly finished with Season 2 now. We're in the month of March and pushing on towards, hopefully, a top 6 finish if we can get there. Leicester, Villa and Leeds today. Villa being one of the sides that are directly above us in the table. We are 7th and hoping to close the gap on they in 6th. Leicester, who we play right now, are 10th, but only 2 points behind us with a game in hand. So it's so important that we don't lose this first game. From there, we'll try our best to keep pace with those above, try desperately to try and get up there and beat them. We unfortunately are out of the FA Cup after our 2-1 defeat to Brighton yesterday. So sole focus on the Premier League for the remainder of the year. Sole focus on finishing in the top 6 and getting a European spot. Drop the video a like if you enjoy. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on any further content. I've changed the starting lineup as per your suggestions in the last episode. Billing has dropped back to centre-back. De Silva has dropped from cam to centre-mid. And Benrahma starts. That's what you guys have asked for. That's what you guys will get. Right then. Let's see if that change actually helps us win some more points. Leicester have European ambitions of their own. Kasper Schmeichel trying to give them as many clean sheets as possible. Josh Knight, Zubeldia and Wesley Fofana at centre-backs. No James Justin on this occasion. James Maddison sat at cam behind Coletti and Daka gets the start. Patson Daka starts. Pereira on the bench, or Brighton preferred. And Ndidi on the bench as well. They've options if things aren't going their way. They've options if things are going their way. Leicester have a very good squad. We hope to be able to compete with the 11 at least and then deal with whatever else comes our way throughout the course of the game. But I didn't necessarily start the best of ways there. Hopefully the remaining 87 minutes are better than that. There's Luke Thomas forward from left back. And swept in towards the middle. Headed away by Rico Henry, but Benrahma can't get near it. There's Yuri Tielemans into Patson Daka. I don't mind Daka being that deep. It's when he's on the shoulder of the last man. That's when he's terrifying. Then his Pratt turns well. Esri Concert does just as well and slightly better to get the ball off him. Now then, Mikkel Damsgaard, what can we do centrally with Benrahma in here now? That's a lovely ball through to Ivan Toney. An excellent ball through. And on his first start at cam, Said Benrahma gets an assist early doors. The weight of that pass was absolute perfection. Ivan Toney just let it run past him and then just raced onto it. Didn't have to break stride at all. The defender can't cope with it. And pure shot power past Kasper Schmeichel. That wasn't necessarily excellently placed. But we lead by a goal to nil. Kasper Schmeichel beaten. Let's hope there's more of that to come today. And more of that to come for the rest of the season as well. Thomas. Early cross, Billing away. Hopefully having that extra height of Philip Billing back there will be of great benefit to us. There's a bit of space from Benrahma here, at least there was, till the ball on this occasion from Benrahma isn't as good as the previous through ball. De Silva quickly poked across to Billing and forward to Rico Henry. And around the outside here is Mikkel Damsgaard, tucking centrally. Just back to Rico Henry. De Silva, Damsgaard, Benrahma, Jensen. I shouldn't have shot. He's going to go after it again though, Jensen. He nearly got there as well. Is that a corner or a goal kick? It's a corner. The chance continues. The danger is still there for Leicester's backline, especially with Ivan Toney potentially underneath it. But he heads it well wide. Tielemans looped to Coletti. Chested back to Dennis Pratt. This is a good move. Rico Henry should have that intercepted and does well to do so. Look for Benrahma. Just help on its way to Jensen and then quickly look forward. Benrahma gets a little bit, or we get a little bit lucky. Jensen gets a bit lucky as Patson Daka tracking back, took that away from him. Mikkel Damsgaard, I see Benrahma here on the edge of the box. How's his finesses? Oh, not far away at all. Oh, Brighton inside to Pratt. Oh, it's very nearly over Philip Billing. That pass there that he made after he got the ball down was me trying to have him head the ball in the first place. Very nearly with an excellent interception and then accidentally giving the ball straight back to them. Jensen will just try and get away from the man that's on his shoulder here. James Maddison tracking back and actually doing excellently well to win the ball back for Leicester. Now we're on the back foot again. Yuri Tielemans over the top looking for the run of James Maddison again. He started the move. He could be involved in the ending of the move as well. Yuri Tielemans looking for space. Coletti, don't let him on his left. defending hard here, and James Maddison is working ever so hard. I'll float this over the top, looking for Ivan Toney. Can he get in behind? He can. Knight underneath it, couldn't keep the track of the ball, sorry, the float of the ball as it went over the top, and I fucked it up entirely. Triple change from me to try and keep hold of the lead that we've got. Maybe extend it, but mainly changes for fitness reasons. Wilfred and Ndidi coming on for them there, as you can see. We've brought on Sko, who's now playing in central midfield, and we're seeing what he's like there. Damsgaard is now in at cam, and we've brought on Wissa out wide. And I made another change as well. It was the centre-back. Solet is on at centre-back as well for a tired Esri Konsa. Hoping to hold on to this one. Oh, I've just nailed James Maddison there. That's definitely a foul. Hoping to hold on to this 1-0 lead. Desperate, really, to hold on to this 1-0 lead as they make another change. Kalexi going off, and it's another striking option for Leicester now. Who was it? Hurst. Not sure. Flicked on. He might be immediately involved, Hurst. He very nearly was, but David Raya is underneath it. So it's all changed for both sides, but hopefully no change on the scoreline. This is nervy, because Leicester have that game in hand. Even if we only draw this, they could still go above us in the table, but if we win, we definitely will stay above them. Ivan Toney, I could just play the ball around and try and hold on to it, but with time ticking down, and the whistle has gone. Oh, I thought the whistle might go if I took that shot, and it has done indeed. We win by 1-0. That is massive for us. A game where Leicester created nothing, apparently. Well, that's huge. Arsenal win by 2-0 against Everton. Liverpool play Chelsea next in the late kickoff. We are still 7th and within 2 points of Aston Villa now. Although they have to play an extra game, and it is Aston Villa that we go to next, I think. Yep, to Villa Park next week. Game on. This Aston Villa side aren't to be underestimated. They're having another good season in the Premier League. Ander Kappa, Courtney Howes, Willie Orban and Matt Targett at the back. Douglas Luiz and John McGinn still as the 2. Bertrand Traore, Mooney Ayin and new signing Ennis Bardi on the wing with former Brentford striker Ollie Watkins through the middle. Emi Martinez at the back. In goal is always difficult to get the ball past, and we have struggled against Villa in the past. This is an opportunity though. Get ourselves in a stronger position for a European spot come the end of the season. But if we lose this, it would be huge for Villa and would probably write us out of potentially finishing in a European paying position in the league. But win this and we're really well placed. So let's do the latter. Let's win it. Jensen through to Mbermo. Ivan Toney. You see Benrahma on the run around the outside. Side Benrahma. We lead by 1-0 early doors. That is the start we were after. Forward to Toney. And back to Roslu. And Mbermo's trying to stay onside. I think he might have still been onside just when the ball was played, but it was cut out nicely. Now here's Ennis Bardi trying to show us what we've missed out on because we couldn't afford to buy him. Matt Targett keeps that in play. Villa flush with cash these days. Even more so in real life now that they've sold Jack Grealish for £100 million. They sold him in this save for about 70 odd to Juventus. But they are without a massive talisman at the minute. Ike Muniain is a very good player, but he's not Jack Grealish levels. He's still decent though, and they're clearly having a good season because they are where they are in the league, even with a game in hand. Needs to be better from Roslu that. John McGinn over the top. 24 minutes played. We still have our 1-0 lead, and we're trying to keep Ennis Bardi quiet. And Ollie Watkins too. And Mooney Ayin. But they are still good. Villa. Traore. Corner shorts to Iker again. Fouled apparently. Just needs to be a bit stronger in the challenge, I think. John McGinn. Nicely tackled. Counter. Benrahma under control. That didn't quite send the defender the way that I hoped it would, but Roslu is in behind. Matt Targett chugging away, trying to keep up with me. We'll lift it, and at the back post, Damsgaard got to that. That was his genuine attempted header on goal. That was going out for a throw-in. Ollie Watkins into Bertrand Traore. Mooney Ayin has 2 options out wide left now. He's decided to come central and look for John McGinn over the top. It is on his left foot, and again, David Raya makes a big save in a one-on-one situation. I've given the ball away there, though. And Ollie Watkins and Raya again. David Raya appreciation post. They're calling for a penalty there, the Villa fans, but that was just pure strength. Raya with 2 one-on-one saves. They make a change now. Emi Buendia is on for Bertrand Traore. Buendia takes that corner, but it's a poor one, and Damsgaard will just pump this forward. Can Abermo win that header? I don't know who won the header, but it's gone to a Villa man. And Muniain. Save! David Raya again denies John McGinn's left foot. Ennis Bardi to take the corner now. They're not going to go short. They're going to actually try and play it to the edge of the box. Tony brought it down, but Willie Orban gets it off him. That could have been a perfect counter-attack there, but it wasn't to be. But provided we keep them out, we don't care. Still only the 1-0, and it's been very tight in this game. Leicester, we perhaps should have scored more, and they didn't threaten at all. Aston Villa are doing a lot of threatening in this game. Verslu's touch is heavy, and by the time he gets there to make the pass, he can't find the teammate. Ollie Watkins twisting one way, then the other. Back there to Douglas Luiz, trying to cover the run with Philip Billing. Oh, that goal has been coming. And it always seems to be Ike Muniain that gets the goal for Aston Villa against us. I covered the one run. I couldn't cover both. In space there on the D there, you see Verslu comes across to him, but just can't outmuscle him. It's a lovely finish, just helping it on its way. And Aston Villa, with Muniain's 8th goal of the Premier League season, have an equaliser here at Villa Park. And it really has just been a matter of time before that goal arrived. And we need to start again and go again. Henry with the throw. We've got Leeds in our 3rd game away from home at Ellen Road. Jensen to Benrahma. Leeds always decent at home, but we're decent away at the moment. I've got to make sure. I can't risk it. I've got to make sure. This is such an important game for us. Benrahma was in for a second for him. I could have done that with the first goal, but Benrahma took it on his left foot, but I didn't want to take any risks. I need that lead back again. We're back in front. Space to finish, to be fair. Almost certainly would have done, but I can't run the risk of the shot being saved. Ivan Toney was borderline offside, but that was a lesser risk than taking the shot in a similar position to the first goal. It was closer proximity, and I think Emi Martinez might have pulled off a worldy save there. With 15 minutes to go, we have regained our lead, and hopefully we retain it until the end of the fixture this time. Ollie Watkins, Muniain. Oh, it's nicely done. Douglas Luiz to Ennis Bardi. Don't foul him. Poked away brilliantly, but that press, that Villa press after the ball had gone was worked beautifully well throughout the game. They don't do a constant press. They just do a press on possession loss, and it's really difficult to deal with. Ennis Bardi lifts that over into Ike Muniain. Esri Konsa in the way against his former team, but it did hit an arm. And now they've the chance from a set piece to cause us problems. Douglas Luiz going off. It's Ennis Bardi stood over it, and he can bury them from this sort of range, but it doesn't look like that's what they're going to do. Oh, he is going to go for goal, is he, Ennis Bardi? He does, but it's poor. Over the bar. 7 minutes to go. We're still in front. I'll lift that in, looking for Benrahma. It actually made Benrahma run away from it, and Tony come towards it, which could have ended up in us losing possession there. McGinn has wrestled it off Jensen, and we have ended up losing possession anyway. Jensen and McGinn both struggling for stamina. Why McGinn has gone straight for the corner, I've no idea. Konsa heads that clear, and Burmo can't get to it. It could still bounce around kindly for Aston Villa here. Morgan Sanson. Good block by Esri Konsa, trying to squeeze it away, and we've done really nicely. And provided we can just race towards the corner ourselves here with Josh Da Silva, we will be good for the victory. Damsgaard, I'll go all the way out wide to Brian and Burmo. And I am just going to run to the corner. Sorry, Villa. I need these 3 points. I sweat it with Ivan Toney, and I've run to the corner in the last minute, but it's a massive win for us away from home at Villa Park. We now need to keep it going against Leeds at Ellen Road. A win at home, a win away, but can we do it again? I don't know. You can see the chances were weighted in Aston Villa's favour, although some from free kicks that didn't stand a chance, but those 2 one-on-ones, David Raya is worth his weight in gold right now. Onana's saying thank you for me showing faith in him. Oh, Jesus, I wish Joel Valencia would just... I'm proud of you, Amadou. Keep it up, my friend. And Burmo has completed his growth as an inverted winger. He's now 81 rated. And we can continue to grow him as well. Why Playmaker? 7 weeks. He could continue to grow nicely. Right, Leeds up next. Also away from home. The gap between ourselves and Villa, as you can see there, is now just 2 points. And we're clear of Chelsea, who are on a resurgence of sorts. Up to 8th now after being a lost cause down in 11th not too long ago. Players going away on international duty for the next couple of weeks, and then we'll be back with a trip to Ellen Road to end the day. Oh no, the trip to Ellen Road is now. Never mind. International break is coming after the game against Leeds. I don't want any international positions, thank you. When I start the next save on FIFA 22, I'll be turning international management off, for damn sure. Leeds away next. Leeds have Meslier in goal still. Strauch at right back and Calvin Phillips at left back. Rafinha as a CDM. Tyler, what is happening with their starting lineup? I don't understand. Rafinha at CDM. Calvin Phillips at left back. Rodrigo still being used as a centre mid. I don't understand. Hopefully it leads to a disjointed performance from Leeds here, but I mean, if Rafinha can get forward and be involved in attacks and have cover from players like Jamie Shackleton alongside him, then maybe they will be defensively sound. Calvin Phillips at left back and Rafinha at CDM doesn't necessarily sit well with me. Tyler Roberts starting today, but not able to be found there. Pascal Stroke is out of position. Is you onside here, Said? Are you onside? He is, you know. Said Benrahma. Oh no, Tony! Benrahma again! I can't believe we've not scored. Damsgaard, get to that. De Silva. Jensen. Tony, make me a run. Ivan Tony in behind. Goes to ground. Does he know? Maybe he should have done. Rodrigo puts the foot in. How have we not taken a 1-0 lead there? Oh my God. We've not even forced Meslier into a save. Henry knocks that down nicely to Damsgaard. Go back looking for Rico Henry here. And on the drive forward... and through for Said Benrahma, who is proving to be a really handy new signing. Said Benrahma back at the club and doing what he did at Brentford last time he was here. Yes! Helping us win games. Rafinha, that's a heavy touch. I can't get there. He's gone down over the challenge. And it certainly was a foul. Liverpool take the lead against West Ham, which is good for us with the nature of the league table. If Aston Villa could drop some points today as well, that'd be superb. We might be up into 6th position by the end of the day. Jamie Shackleton to Tyler Roberts. Leeds still pressing. Leeds will still be dangerous for the rest of the game. But of the 3 that we've played today, Leeds are, on paper at least, probably the easier of those that we've had. So we should get a victory here. If we can beat Leicester without conceding, if we can beat Villa, despite all of the pressure they put on us and how well they played, then we should beat this misfit Leeds United side. Especially if Rodrigo shoots like that. Damsgaard is up. And flick that back. Benrahma does really well, but it doesn't find man on the far side. And Rodrigo will get this to Andre Ayew. Over the top to Jack Harrison. Early cross. And away by Rico Henry. Please, Damsgaard, win this header. Pascal Stroke is always going to win that. Shackleton with great footwork. And Ayew and Tyler Roberts. His finishing's as bad as Rodrigo's so far today. Leeds not at it in front of goal. Creating something, but finishing, oh no. Not even close to. Ivan Toney. And they can't defend either at the minute, Leeds. Benrahma. 2. What a decision to bring him back to the club. We were torn between Dwight McNeil and Said Benrahma. We made the right transfer. Conser with the tackle. Mbama just gets in ahead of the defender, and we could be looking likely to be scoring a 3rd here. Benrahma looks to turn provider, and Meslier can't keep that out. And Ivan Toney has a goal to send him to 16, I think, for the season, and basically to send Leeds deeper into trouble, lower down in the table. I think, at least they were last time I recall looking, embroiled in a relegation fight, Leeds United. And if they're lining up the way that they are, it's not a real surprise to see why that's the case. Diawara off the bench for them now to try and make a change, but that extra defensive solidity isn't going to be found or isn't really needed now. You're already 3-0 down. You need to bring attackers on or push those. I guess maybe if they brought him on and pushed one of the attacking players that was sat too deep further forward, then maybe it would make the right change. But I don't think Leeds have got anything left in this. But what will our league position look like after this fixture? That's the question. How are Aston Villa doing? We have heard that West Ham were 1-0 down. We haven't seen anything of Aston Villa's results so far, but Leeds just all over the place. Benrahma to Tony. And a fourth. Game over, lads. Sorry, Leeds. You can't cope with us. Nice tackle by Röslu. See them press. It's probably been their undoing here. Leeds. They just keep running low on bodies at the back. I'll dink this back here. And Damsgaard's trying to get in on the act. Dallas hacks away. They're leaving numbers forward, but at the back, they just keep getting caught out on the counter. Strauch has gone walkabouts a number of times from right back. Calvin Phillips has no idea how to play as a left back, and he's always out of position. Here he is at left wing now, Calvin Phillips. Trying to do something at the other end. Finds Harrison well. Andre Ayew brings that down, but the shot is just as poor as everything else Leeds have created today. Back to Stuart Dallas. Tackled well. Back to Dallas again, though. Rodrigo, Ayew over the top. Jack Harrison's in behind here. He's onside, and that's an excellent finish. Someone for Leeds can shoot, but unfortunately for them, it's too little too late. It's a lovely ball over to him from Andre Ayew, and touch and finish. It's probably the best of all of the goals so far today, to be honest. First touch with the right, volley with the left. That's superb. That might even be the best goal of the day, let alone the best goal of the game. 4-1, but only 10 minutes to go, and Leeds well and truly out of touch. Rafinha with the ball forward. Concert outmuscles the defender and will pump it towards the other end of the field. Robin Koch in the way. Benrahma trying to get under that but can't. Rodrigo to Diawara. They've switched to a 4-4-2 now, Leeds. And they have been better since they did that. You can see the way that they're getting forward here. But Calvin Phillips isn't really the man to have gallivanting down the left-hand side. We're making some changes as well just to bring fresh legs on for the final few moments and give a couple of players some first-team football still. Berg and Søndergaard. And Sko as well. He'll dink that down the line. And then Burma will bring it down. And here is Berg. And well, where are the defence? Literally, where is the defence? We'll drill it across the box. And Damsgaard will add a fifth. Where is their defence? That's embarrassing from Leeds United. He's been like that the whole game. That's literally how he scored most of our goals. That is embarrassing from Leeds. Strauch isn't even bothering to sprint. He's just jogging. Inexplicable. Inexplicable defensive performance from Leeds United today. But if they're going to line up the way that they did, in the formation that they did, with the players in that formation where they were, it was always going to happen like that. Solid victory that we will absolutely be thrilled with. Unexpected pre-match, but after seeing the lineup and after 10 minutes of gameplay, was always going to happen. West Ham lose, which is great for us. We are up into 6th, although only because Villa haven't yet played. Janelt is now up to 78 rated and isn't really going to grow anywhere else for the time being. Valencia, transfer talks break down. Oh, what a shame. Don't get ahead of yourself is what I'll say. Don't get ahead of yourself. Right, well that will do us for today, because the next game for us is after the international break against Palace. We'll play Palace, we'll sim Arsenal and Spurs, we'll play Newcastle, and well, in fact, to be fair, there's 2 episodes worth of games left there, so maybe we'll play 3 there, and we'll just play those final 3 the day after, and we'll have more of a say in what happens with regards to the league table. Okay, well, as we've advanced a little bit, Aston Villa have won again, so we're back down to 7th, but the hunt for an FA Cup, the hunt for a European spot continues, and in the FA Cup, City and Spurs are the only 2 sides above us that are still in the competition. We really need City or Spurs to win the FA Cup. Because if West Ham or Southampton do, then even finishing 6th might not be enough for us to get a European spot. Who won the Carabao Cup? City. That's good. And Arsenal were the losing finalists as well, and they too are in the top 4. Okay, so we basically need City or Spurs to win the FA Cup, and we should get a European spot if we finish in the top 7. But we'll endeavour to finish inside the top 6. That's all for today though, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Certainly think we've made the right signing in Ben Rama, and you guys certainly made the right decision in bringing him into the starting lineup in that central role. Thank you for that. That will pay dividends long term. I'll see you tomorrow.